Okay, here we've got our back extension machine. Commonly found in a lot of gyms. Really great tool for training the lower back, glutes, hamstrings. So we're going to set up here now and show you how to go. Now most of these have a simple adjusting mechanism. All we want is we want this sort of pad, we want our hip crease just to be over the top of this pad so that we can bend. Otherwise, if it's too tall, I'm bending through the abs or being blocked by myself. So we want obviously our hip crease out over the top of the pad. So normally when we change it to simple locking mechanism here, sort of lift and go down the little grooves. I know I'm generally on about that second lowest setting, that's about where I am. Not exactly the tallest bloke going around. Just be a bit low there. Okay, so we're going to go in. We want to put our feet up against the pad. That's going to help us lock in. Okay, we're going to extend out. So our knees should be just below the bottom part of this pad. And as I can see, there's where my hip crease is, above this pad, so that when I bend, I can actually fold at the hip and hinge at the hip technically. Alright, so now we're going to do a few reps. Now we do have handles here that help you get into position. Obviously if you're very new and starting this, you can hang on to these to help take weight, but eventually we want to work so that there's no hands involved here. And then depending on where we put our hands on our body can change some of the weight distribution. Obviously the more weight we have forward of this point, the heavier it is and the harder it is. So a good way to start is obviously hands here, going down there to help you come up. Then we go to hands crossed. And what you'll notice, I'm only coming up so that I'm a straight line. I'm not overarching here like this. There's a whole big conjecture of right, wrong, and this and that. You know, depending what you're doing, we do want to have the ability to flex the spine back that direction. You know, simple things like a cobra stretch and all that sort of stuff in yoga. But a good thing in this is just come up till you're nice and straight. That's what we're looking for. So we do it by squeezing through the glutes and the hamstrings. Hamstrings and lower back are all bracing here. Glutes are big movers. Okay, so we're down, coming up. Now, if I put hands behind head, that changes where weight goes. If I obviously held a weight plate, that does the same thing. Okay, so we've got there our back extensions.